Hello internet stalkers, my name is Lauren O'Farrell, also known as Deadly Knitshade. Don't tell anyone that, I'm sure the police are looking for me. I write books, a book called Stitch London, a graffiti knitting book called Stitch New York. I am an artist, crazy knitted stuff. I've been knitting since 2005, I don't tend to knit normal stuff. Pigeons. This is Cooey the Pigeon. A jumper for a piglet that was a week old. Grew out of it in 5 days. Thanks very much, Piglet. Big Ben, the Queen, knit mice. This is Toe Rag the Tube Mouse. Numerous phone boxes. A giant squid, whose name is Platchy. He also has his own Twitter account, oddly. One sock, so I sometimes knit something normal. I run a group called Stitch London, a huge woolly Godzilla of a craft community. 12,500 Stitch Londoners all over the world. In 52 countries, we stitch stuff. We craft together, and it's really rather lovely. So that's what I do, essentially author, artist, creator of like crazy knitted squid that eats people. This video blog is basically to invite you to join me and the rest of the crafty world in trying to make a difference with our craft. I would like to invite you guys to join me in what we're calling the Craftivist Jigsaw Project, also known as I'm a Piece. We want you to be a piece of the solution to the problem of world hunger. So I know that sounds absolutely huge, and it sounds like maybe it's something that we're going to have no hope in doing. Problems that have existed in the world that have been combated with little voices all joining together. You know, women not having the vote, slavery was abolished, apartheid. It wasn't a few voices making that difference, it was lots of voices joined together. People have had that confidence to kind of join their voices and become heard. The craft community is a huge, huge place, and it's full of lovely, inspiring people. What we want to do is we want to take those voices, put them together, and maybe make the world a better place. The idea is that each of you make a jigsaw piece and you put a statement on it of how you think that it will make the world a better place or something inspiring. So this is my jigsaw piece. I'll show it to you. Have a checkie. Okay. We would also like you to make a jigsaw piece for yourself, to remind yourself that you can make a difference. And if you're up for it, you can make a jigsaw piece for your MP and remind them to make a difference. What I've come to realise is that whether you think you are or not, if you care about the world, then you kind of are political. And who doesn't care about the world? This project is being run with Save the Children, so I thought it would be a good idea to introduce you guys to my favourite child. This is my teeny tiny 7.5-month old niece, Betty Bug. Bug really is her middle name. Say hello, Betty. Awesome. I'm not going to sing The Greatest Love of All in the style of Whitney Houston, but, you know, children are so important. They're the people who are going to run the world and make it an awesome place. We need to give them the coolest future they can possibly have. And the thought of kids going hungry, because it's something that we haven't sorted out yet, is just terrible. We carry mobile phones around in our pockets, which have the entire knowledge of the world on them at all times. We have that technology, so why not use what we've got and the powers we've got to get rid of stuff like kids going hungry. That would be fun. We could be, you know, creating brilliant scientists who can make us, yeah, into the superhuman race of robot zombies that we've always wanted to be. I have joined together with 3 other voices in the craft community. We're calling ourselves the Crafty Avengers. Sarah Corbett, crazy and relentlessly hard-working lady who runs the Craftivist Collective. We need protest banners and hand-stitched handkerchiefs and all sorts of brilliantly inspiring handmade ways to encourage people to be better people. Hilary Pullen, who runs Craft Blog UK, that kind of squashes all the cool craft stuff, craft blog stuff in the world together, and it's like a brilliant resource for crafty people everywhere. It also has amazing tips on how to craft blog your heart out in a brilliant way. Jamie Chalmers, Mr. X Stitch, never Mr. Cross Stitch, honest. He calls himself the world's premier man broiderer. He runs the Mr. X Stitch website, which shoves the most amazing stitchery in your face every day. They're basically sending 4 crazy craft people to Indonesia to see firsthand how we can make a difference. It's not going to be an easy trip. We're going to be meeting people who are in tough situations, but the thing is, I think it's going to be really inspiring because these people, you know, they get on with their lives and they survive and they do amazing things. And I think that's the point, is for us to show that we shouldn't be feeling sorry for these people, you know, pat on the head and hope things get better. We should be helping them improve things so that they can continue to be the inspiring people that they are, with less of the hardship. I think this is going to be definitely an eye-opening trip for all of us, and hopefully for you as well. We're going to report firsthand and show you how you're going to make a difference. Rather than just like asking you to put your hands in your pockets, we're asking you to pick up a needle and thread, make your jigsaw piece, give like this project a voice loud enough for people to hear, or tiny little stitches will make a big splash in the world. You can change the world with your craft. I want to encourage all of you to be a part of making the world the most brilliant place that it can be, and I think we can do it. I mean, I've lived in the craft community up to my eyeballs now for like the last 7 years, and craft people have never failed to absolutely amaze me with how generous and brilliant they are individually. So imagine if we all fit together in this big jigsaw of sorting out the world, and then all the people outside the craft community will, one, look at us and go, wow, those craft people are amazing, I want to be one, but also maybe see that they can make a difference too. I may sound insane, I may sound terribly optimistic, I am probably insane, I knit pigeons. I think we can do it. I'm taking Torag the Tube Mouse with me. Say hi, Torag. I will be tweeting at Deadly Knitshade, posting to my Who Done It page on Facebook, on Instagram, Deadly Knitshade as well, and on my Who Done It blog. Torag and I will be out there in the field, meeting the people and doing the crazy stuff. Torag will be in more pictures than I will, so don't worry that you might have to see my crazy hair and crazy face for the whole time. Honestly, it's all about the mouse. Yeah, so Torag and I, we're getting on a plane tomorrow and going to Indonesia, and when we get back, hopefully we'll have inspired you to pick up your sewing needle, make yourself a jigsaw piece, make a jigsaw piece for the installation, and you and I and this little mouse, we are going to change the world.